How do you do? Hey, I am Tommy Beer Whisperer, and yet another overkill video. Hey, it's because I'm drinking this one again for the third time here. The OPUS III. I almost said two. OPUS III from Springfield Brewing Company. And why do it again? Well, because I do more than just give you a beer review. I've kind of already done a review and give you the specs and talked about what you get with it, which is basically. Oh wow, that's great. 5.5. 54 IBUs. It is an IPA that's brewed with the Mosaic hops, which gives it these great big. The nose is fantastic. You start with these great big tropical fruit notes, kind of mango, passion fruit. Kind of shifts into some stone fruit, apricot, peach. Oh, and it starts the same way on the palate. But then it just shifts into overdrive with these huge citrus and pine notes highlighted by these beautiful black pepper notes at the end. It's just absolutely awesome. I'm really in love with this beer. It may be my favorite beer from Springfield Brewing Company ever. But I decided to go to another one. It's not necessarily a beer review that I'm doing here. I'm out on my patio having a beer, and I thought, well, I just drink this one again and see how it evolves. Because sometimes the beer changes shape as you drink more than one of them. Oh, wow. I don't know if you can see behind me if I shift one direction or the other there. I have got these two monstrous pork loin chops on the grill I am cooking. We've had some crazy rain, but it stopped just enough. I didn't think I was going to be able to grill today because it was, as my dad used to say, it was going harder than a big fat cow pissing on a big flat rock earlier today. But it stopped. So, well, I'm going to try to get these chops in. Inside, I've got some rice and beans cooking using an Anasazi bean or some call it an Appaloosa bean. I don't know where you buy the damn thing and how much it cost you. For $2.24 a pound, it was an Anasazi bean. For for $5 a pound, it's an Appaloosa. It's the same damn bean, y'all. Anyways, I digressed. I had not long ago, I had the Mother's Doozy, which uses Citra hops. The Mosaic is very similar to the Citra to start with, but the Citra stays in that tropical fruit area, and if you want other flavors, you need to add other things around this Mosaic. And even though those tropical notes aren't quite as big as, say, a Citra hop, they are there, clearly. You can get these huge tropical notes on the nose. But I really love the finish on this, which is, I mean, just like I said, just huge, swallow your head grapefruit and pine notes with these little peppery notes that just kind of dance all over your tongue. It's just beautiful, man. I thought I might, if it stayed gloomy, I might have went with heavier beers today, but it has brightened up real nice. It's a little on the humid side out here, but it's very warm. So I thought, well, I'm going to stick with some IPAs. I am going to try to do some others today. I don't know if I will. I want to do one more with this. I just kind of wanted to let it sit and relax with one. I've got one more can of West 6 Brewing, IPA from West 6 Brewing, I should have said, that I will probably try to do another. I still got a few. I think I've got 4 actually from Flat 12, the half cycle IPA, which is absolutely gorgeous, that David Eddington brought me. So I think I'm going to try to I'm going to shift gears and have those two, and then kind of compare the 3. You know what I mean? Not necessarily which one's better, but how just talk about the differences more or less. I gotta tell you though, as I finish this up here. And I didn't pour the whole beer in here in case you think I chugged the beer. It's a smaller glass, my New Holland glass actually, but it's what I had handy, so I used it, and it works perfect for this IPA. I used it in that that Sierra Nevada IPA glass that's the same as the Dogfish Head IPA glass. I'm actually getting this smaller New Holland high gravity glass actually works better to capture the aromas than that IPA glass did. And I've also noticed when I used, I actually used my brandy snifter the other day to drink another IPA, and I noticed that captures the nose much better than an IPA glass. So I think that I like that IPA glass, but I think there's a whole lot of hype around it. Because this glass, I'm getting much more aroma from using this glass than I did the other glass. Oh, beautiful beer. So I'm talking more about the Springfield Brewing Company, OPUS III. I'm grilling some big, these suckers are monstrous, some real big loin chops. So anyway, I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to finish my chops up and finish my beer, and I will be back. That's not Beer Whisperer. Howdy do, did I say that? I might have missed that to start with, son of a gun.